Hey financial warriors, welcome to the show. And with the Fed raising interest rates, the most recent rate hike was 75 basis points, 0.75%, just a couple of days ago. They're now at the highest rate since 2008. And this is terrible news for home buyers because that means mortgage rates are now sitting at around 7%, whereas they were at around 3% just a year ago. But it is good news for savers because it means bank interest rates are going up. Slowly, maybe not quite at the same rate that the Fed is raising the Fed funds rate, but here is an email I got from American Express this morning showing my savings account rate has now gone up to 2.5%, which is the highest rate that I've ever had on that account. However, you can get a higher rate than that without locking your money up for years or exposing yourself to volatility in the stock market, and that is through US Treasury Bills. The investment that is now becoming sexy, apparently. These are short-term government securities that can earn you an interest rate of 4% or even up to 5% depending on the length of the term. And that was just at the previous auction. But the Fed has raised rates, so at the next Treasury bill auction, the rate should be even higher. So in this video, I'm going to show you everything you need to know about Treasury bills. I'll show you how to buy them, and I'll even buy some myself live on air in this video. But first, if you do have some spare cash lying around, now is a great time to invest in the stock market since stocks are down, so they're technically on sale. And right now we have a great deal with the investing app Webull. You can get up to 12 free stocks for simply opening an account and depositing any amount of money. You get 2 free stocks for opening an account and then either 4, 8, or 10 more when you deposit any amount. The absolute minimum value for this, if you're unlucky, is $34, and the maximum value you can get if you luck out is over $30,000. So I'll put the link below for you guys if you're interested. Just make sure you're only investing money in the stock market that you don't need for a while, since it could go down before it goes up. Now, in the main part of this video, we are going to be talking about investing money that you want to keep liquid, okay? So something like an emergency fund, money that you're saving to pay taxes at the end of the year, saving for a vacation, something like that. You don't want it to be able to decrease in value. And that's why we are choosing Treasury bills for this purpose. So let's jump into my computer screen and I'll show you exactly what Treasury bills are and how to buy them. All right, so this is the Treasury Direct website, and to show you what Treasury bills or T-bills are, we're going to jump into this Treasury Marketable Securities, and we are going to show you there are basically 3 types. Well, there's a few different types, but there are 3 main types of securities that you can buy on here. You've got Treasury bills, Treasury bonds, and Treasury notes, okay? And really the differences between these are the length of time that they take to mature, okay? So the longest are Treasury bonds. Just click in there. You can see these mature in 20 to 30 years, and you can see the interest rates, okay? 3.375% on the 20-year, 3% on the 30-year, and minimum purchase. With these, you'll owe federal taxes, but you will not owe state taxes on the interest that you earn. Then we have the second type, which are Treasury notes. These are slightly shorter term, okay, 2, 3, 5, 7, or 10 years. And they've put the 10-year note interest rate 2.75% over there. And like with the bonds, minimum purchase is $100. Interest paid every 6 months, and then you've also got federal taxes due on the interest, but no state or local taxes. Okay, same thing. And now we are finally going to have a look at Treasury bills, which is what this video is about. Treasury bills, they are the shortest term, okay, so they are 4, 8, 13, 17, 26, or 52 weeks. Again, minimum purchase is $100, and no federal taxes due, but no state or local taxes on the interest that you earn. And they don't actually tell you an interest rate here. So instead, what you do is you go down to here and you see the results of recent bill auctions, okay? And there's actually an auction today, which I don't think the results are out for it yet. No, they're not out yet. But you can actually see the results of the 20 most recent auctions. And okay, so here we go. The 4-week will be the lowest interest rate, okay? And the most recent auction of 4-week Treasury bills was 3.681%. Then you've got the 8-week at 3.9, okay? And don't mind that issue date, even though that's in the future. The auction did happen in the past because like the issue date's like a week after the auction or whatever. But then if we come up to the 17-week, we've got 4.4%, okay? 52-week, 1 whole year, 4.7% interest, all right? Close to 5%. And with the Fed raising rates just yesterday, or a day ago, 2 days ago, probably that's going to be over 5% by the time the next auction comes around, perhaps. But what I'm interested in personally is the 13 week, okay, the 13 or the 17 week, because I'm looking at saving money for taxes, which are going to be due in April. So if you do the math, probably the 13 week would be, around the time. If you look at the maturity rate, 13 week would be in February. That was issued at the beginning of November, but I'm going to be getting it halfway through November, so halfway through March would be, or halfway through, probably just play it safe. A 13 week would give me about what I need to have money for taxes in April, okay? And currently that's, the most recent auction was 4.169%. Probably the next auction will be a higher rate, okay? So those are Treasury bills. In my opinion, it's the best thing that you could do right now for people who want to keep some money liquid, whether that's saving money for an emergency fund or for taxes. I just want to show you one more type of bond that you could buy, and that's Series I savings bonds. And you can see on the front page of Treasury Direct, it's 6.89%. These are inflation adjusted bonds, okay? They actually are designed to fight inflation. Of course, they've come down a little bit. They were up at 9% a few months ago. They've actually come down now, whereas the Treasury bills are going up. They do have some limitations, though, in that the maximum you can invest is $10,000 per year. Also, if you sell them before 5 years, these are 30-year bonds, by the way. If you sell them before 5 years, you lose the most recent 3 months of interest, etc. So they're not as liquid as T-bills. But anyway, some people in the audience might be interested in those. I have another video on that. I'll put it on the end card of this video. But for now, what we're going to do is we're going to show you actually how to buy Treasury bills. So first of all, if you haven't got an account with Treasury Direct, you can actually open a new account here. You just click Apply Now. And the accounts are open to US individuals. Okay, you must have a US Social Security number to use Treasury Direct, or various different types of US businesses, corporations, partnerships, LLCs, etc. So if you are any of those, you can also do it on behalf of your company. And then you click Submit. So I'm just going with individual, and you fill out all those details. You actually have to enter your bank information, routing numbers as part of the sign up as well. So once you've actually got an account, which I already have, you can go ahead and log in. And now you're logged in, you will see this screen, and this shows how much your holdings are. So for me, this is actually 0 because I haven't done anything in this account yet. I did have a business account for my company, but this is the first time I've used this actual personal account, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to Buy Direct up here, and we're going to click on bills, okay, because that's the short-term Treasury bills, all right, and click submit. And then it's going to show us all of the upcoming auctions, okay? And I was interested in the 13-week Treasury bill. So I'm going to click on 13. Okay, click on 13 week, and that auction is happening on 11/7/2022, and then you see the issue date is just 3 days after that, so 11/10/2022, November 10th. Then you scroll down, and we're going to look at the purchase amount. Okay, you can see my bank account is already in there because when you sign up, you have to input your bank account. Purchase amount, I'm going to go for $400 worth of T-bills. All right. Now below, you've also got the option of scheduling reinvestment. So, when your bill matures, okay, instead of you just getting that cash back, you can actually reinvest it up to 2 years, okay? So if you wanted to do that, you would just click here and then enter a number, 2 times or 3 times. You could just have it roll over. But because I'm saving this for taxes, which are due in April, I'm just going to leave that as no. I'll just hold it to maturity. And then you can also schedule a destination for the maturity payment. So the way these work is you buy them at a discount. So the bills are $100 each, so I'll be getting 4. And you buy them at a discount, say, $98 or whatever it is, right? And then when they mature, you get the face value. So if I bought it for $98, and then $100 was given back to me as the face value, that 2%, that $2 would be my interest payment, okay? Of course, that math is totally off. I'm not using the actual real interest rate, but just for as an example. So you can also select a different destination
for your last maturity payment, okay? That's obviously if it rolled over, that would be your last maturity payment. Otherwise, it's just rolling over each time. So I'm just going to go with the same checking account that I'm having the money come out of when I pay for it. And yeah, let's try it. And of course, it gives us a little review. $400 coming out of this account, no reinvestments, everything looks all good. Submit. And it gives you a confirmation, thanks for your purchase, and you may want to print this page for your records. But otherwise, yeah, congratulations, we've just bought some 13-week Treasury bills.
So that's a demonstration of exactly how to buy Treasury bills. The site is treasurydirect.gov. Do make sure you either enter the URL exactly in your browser, or if you find it through Google search, just make sure that the URL is exactly correct. I don't want you to get scammed by some sort of copycat website. I know it's unlikely, but just in case, do make sure you're on the right page. If you want to see my video on I-bonds, those were the bonds I talk about that have an interest rate adjusted for inflation, currently over 6%. I'll put that on the screen now that you can click on. And also, if you want to get up to 12 free stocks for signing up and depositing any amount of money with the brokerage app Webull, link for that is below as well. Please subscribe for more personal finance and credit card tips and tricks videos several times a week, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.